So we're here with Caleb, the head coach for the esports team. Caleb, how are you doing?
Doing well.
Good. So just run me through quickly for those of our viewers that are watching that aren't familiar with esports. Just run me through what esports actually is.
Yeah, esports is basically competitive video games. So just like we have basketball teams and volleyball teams, we have Fortnite teams and Rocket League teams. Different game titles and game developers kind of design their games in a way to be competitive, where you're having some amount of players fight against another amount of players. And colleges and different groups have figured out ways to make that happen.
So after your first year, it was pretty successful.
Yes.
First year of the program. Just run me through kind of your review of that first season.
Yeah. So the first season we had was a year ago a year ago fall, and we had just the two guys, Alan and Ryder. The very first signups, we didn't have a program running or anything, so recruiting was a little harder to do. And they played Fortnite and got the regional champion, and then they got the national fourth place in the fall. And then that spring we had Bridger and a few more players come on playing Madden and Mario Kart, and then Bridger also joined the Fortnite team, and that team was able to go and take the national title for the spring.
So tell me, now that you're back, now that you're coming into your second year of the program, how does it feel to be back? How does it feel to get your players back and playing their games?
Feels really good. So I was here all summer doing all sorts of different kind of random things and prepping. It was real quiet. The room was empty, no kids around. And then when they came back, they kept bringing more friends in, and other players from other teams and other college kids started hanging out. So things just went from like dead silent to like just chaos all the time, which is great. But the second year, there's just a lot more support. I think people are used to it being around. They're excited about it. It feels a lot more alive, I guess.
And having been back for that month now, how do you feel like your players are settling in? How do you feel like your players are shaping up?
I think they're doing really well. Obviously, the guys that won nationals in spring are like really excited to hit the ground running and get another title this fall. And they're bringing that energy to the rest of the team, it feels like. Most of my players are just excited. They're in there all the time, practicing, talking to me, asking things, working together. Even if it's not on Fortnite or their specific games, they're playing other games together. They're talking about maybe even trying other games like Rainbow Six or Rocket League, things like that, kind of expanding their horizons beyond their main title. So it's just really good to see everybody not only just be ready for what they want to do, but expand, get each other excited, build each other up, and just see that kind of team come together.
And you said the fact that for the first year, recruitment was quite difficult.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't get many people signing up for it. Just talk me through about your recruitment for this year. How has that shaped out?
Yeah, so this year it's much better. Winning the title, getting the word out has helped a lot. The first year, the hardest part was that we just didn't have anything to show anybody. Mm-hmm. So over that first summer, I built the lab, got the room, put everything together, and so it was really hard to advertise, hey, come here and join this thing that doesn't exist yet. It was just really difficult. This year, now that I have things going, I'm going to start visiting more high schools. I have pictures to show people, trophies to show off, things that are going to attract players more and really grow the program to 15, 20 kids is the grand hope.
So just run me through what your pre-season preparation looks like. What are you going to be doing with your players to prepare for this upcoming esports season?
Yeah, so a lot of what we work on is communication. So obviously it's important in all sports, but in esports, because you're both not always looking at exactly the same thing at all the times, you're going to be able to relay a lot of different information to your teammates. So a lot of what we work on is just sitting down, getting them to play, getting used to the new mechanics. Games are constantly changing. Unlike other sports, there's like the map is completely different. There's a different set of weapons. There's a different set of rules. And so we have to get used to those, look at what might be changing as the season progresses, and then just really working on communication amongst the team. Every little detail that they see, even if it doesn't feel important, could be helpful for the other teammates. So just getting them used to talking and playing at the same time.
And coming forward into your first event of the season, just run me through what your hopes are for the season. What are your main goals?
So I would say the obvious goal is to reclaim another national title. We did it once, and it's the same team walking in, so I don't see why that wouldn't happen. Secondary goals is we actually have 2 Fortnite teams now, and so first and second would be wonderful. I think just onboarding the new players, getting the seasoned players to show them the ropes and just kind of get things settled in fall, and then I think really spring is where kids have had time to get used to things, and then they have that break for the winter, and then they come back really ready to hit the ground running. So fall, win a title with at least one of our teams, and then just kind of prep the other teams to go into spring to really do with the newcomers coming in. So.
And just run me through quickly for the viewers back at home, what sports are you, or what games are you going to be competing in this year? So obviously you had Fortnite last year. What are the other games that you'll be competing in this year?
Yeah, so we have, last fall we had Fortnite, and then last spring we had Madden, Mario Kart, and Fortnite. This fall we're going to have Fortnite, Rocket League, Madden, Mario Kart, and then Rainbow Six. So every day of the week we're going to have some team title that we're running.
Perfect. Right. Well, thank you very much, Caleb. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.